All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Daytona International Speedway for the Busch Series Custom Schedule Season Opener Race 1 of 25. And just like we did for the Truck Series Custom Schedule Season and what we will be doing for the Cup Series Custom Schedule Season when we get that started, we are doing the up-to-date playoff format. That would be 1 point per position for the finishing order. Obviously, playoff points will be awarded to the race winners. There's no stages, obviously, with this being the 2007 season. So it is strictly just off of finishing position. Consistency matters, and obviously race win's going to matter a lot for when we reset things for the playoffs. It is a 25-race season, so 7 race playoffs. That means if you do the math, we have 18 races in the regular season, and it starts tonight at Daytona. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Subscribe for more NASCAR content like this, and we will get this started. We're going to be starting at the back. No practice, no qualifying. We are racing as Jamie McMurray for this season. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway. No out of bounds rule for me, so I'm going to be taking advantage of this on this opening lap. Trying to get as many positions as we can. 3 wide on the bottom. Still picking up some spots. All right, now we're starting to flatline a bit, so try to find a hole to slide up in front, cut somebody off. There we go. There's the way to do it. Kind of got a quick push from behind. I didn't think they had that much momentum up high. IDK Marshmallow, thanks for tuning in. Shahir Gaming and Entertainment, Wade, welcome to the stream as well. A Yahoo Fantasy League draft tonight. Yeah, I've actually got my work league draft 20 to 30 laps of this stream until I get that Fantasy League draft done with. But they're a little bit past halfway. I thought it started at 6 tonight, but it started at 7. So I was hoping that we were going to be about done by the time the stream started, but that's not the case. So I pretty much got everybody I wanted on my team, and now we're practically into the reserves. I still need a tight end yet. Tight end, kicker, defense, but other than that, I just need reserves. I've already drafted a couple reserves at the wide receiver position. Making passes on these super speedways is just very difficult on this game. Truck series, not so much with the super speedways, but every other series it is difficult. With the Busch and the Cup side. Starting dead last in 27th, not going to be an easy race for us. We do have 3 sets of tires for this one. I would imagine we should be able to make it on fuel on 2 pit stops. Oh boy. Did he wreck? He hit the wall, but we just got piled into from behind. Yeah, I practically caused that. Not practically, I did. I crowded him a bit. He was trying to side draft me, but I definitely moved down. Patrick Chatterley, welcome to the stream. Free McNuggets with a Jamie McMurray win. Well, because this is his Roush day, and we're not at Ganassi yet, unfortunately, we will not have a McDonald's sponsorship for this season. We've got Dish Network instead. I have no clue how close I am to my next pick. I don't know who has just went in the last couple minutes since starting the stream. That's alright, I'll be fine. I think my team will be alright. Got the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series playoff predictions. Who you got winning it all? Who's your championship for? I don't want to give my predictions away yet. I'm waiting until our live commentary stream for Sunday. Pre-race of the Southern 500. I'll let you guys know my round-by-round predictions. I have to make sure my volume's on here. I don't want to get skipped. Okay, I still got about 3 picks until me yet. We're getting close, though. Pretty wide right in front of us. Gotta pick a lane, pick a lane. I'll go to the middle. Ugh! I almost turned him. We're alright. It's a bit sketchy. I just gotta go where other cars are so I can get a draft off of somebody when I pull out a line and try to make these passes. That was dumb on my part. I tried to cram myself into a hole that wasn't open. I just slowed this entire 3-car group up. Now we're probably going to lose the lead draft. Try to lock bumpers with this guy. So I got up to 27th on the opening lap. We've only gained 2 positions in the last 6 laps. Tight end rookie for the Jets. There's still some really good tight ends. There's very few tight ends that have gone. Okay, it's my pick. You hear the ESPN notification go off, that lets me know it's my pick. Got a few options here at tight end. I'm definitely taking a tight end right now. I'm not taking him. I might play a homer here and take good old Tucker Kraft from Green Bay. I nickname him Tucker Kraft Mac and Cheese since he plays for the Cheeseheads. I forgot Darren Waller's back in the league. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that route. My next pick's in like 5 picks, so I'll be pausing it. I'm simultaneously. This is like the first time ever in the league I've had my fantasy football draft as the stream's going on. Terrible timing for this. I would have started this stream at 6 o'clock had I known it was going to start a little later. I was expecting the draft to start at 6. That's the first Packers player I'm taking. Oh, no, never mind. I have Josh Jacobs. I do have Josh Jacobs as well. Which, I mean, I wanted him. I went very running back heavy on this draft. First 3 picks were all running. Well, no, I got thick back. No, I did take a quarterback round 3, but then I took a running back. I didn't take a wideout until round 5, but I ended up getting Jalen Waddle and, shoot, I got to remember who I had off the top of my head. Waddle was my first wide receiver taken. Oh, Jameson Williams from Detroit. Those are my starting 2. I'll take that. Because I got 3 of the best running backs in the league. I got Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, and James Cook for Buffalo. And I got Jalen Hurts at quarterback too, so, which was basically the second guy. I wanted Josh Allen, but he went literally the pick right before me, so I ended up getting Jalen Hurts. I had Josh Allen last year, and he carried my team all the way to the playoffs. Smelly Jacobs. Hey, Jacobs was one of the best running backs in the league. Oh, jeez, my pick already. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see here. Diggs, Ingram, Henderson. All right. Probably need more wide receivers, running backs. Shakir's still out there? I'm definitely taking him. Especially with Stephon Diggs not even playing at Buffalo anymore. All right, there we go. I wish I would have more prep work for this draft, for the situation I'm in right now. while streaming simultaneously, but all right, it should be a little bit before my next pick. Still in the lead draft, utilizing the bump draft well to try to make our way through the field. We're halfway through the pack already, lap 23. Getting about a pass a lap the last few laps. We settled in 26th for a while. It's the timing of when to pull out of line. Whenever I pull out of line, there's nobody in the draft to draft off of. I just go backwards. So making a pass for the lead is going to be very difficult. But the rest of the traffic, I think we can maintain. I'm there. Not anymore. All right. He was crowding me. But that was one of those circumstances. I couldn't go 3 wide to the bottom because as soon as I pulled out of line, there was nobody to draft off of in front of us. I couldn't get back in there. And just like right here, barely able to get in front of Jeff Burton in the 29. Quick push to this guy. They are 3 by 3 towards the front of this pack. Couple rows of them off of turn 2 up here. Here we go. There we go. Bottom lane started to bottleneck a little bit. Really wanted to clear Clinton Boyer before that happened, but I couldn't. Ooh! Good contact. Drifted a bit wide off turn 4 there. We got him. Michael Turner, welcome to the stream. YouTube TV could lose Fox Networks tomorrow at 5 if not renewed. Oh, I had no idea. If that was ongoing, good thing I don't have YouTube TV. That would be interesting for Truck Series viewers for the NASCAR side of things. Is it like every Fox network or is it just like a local Fox? Would have picked Gibbs. I wanted him because I had him last year. I was very Lions heavy last season. I really wanted to do it again this year. I had the 8th pick, so he went before me. I kind of figured he was going to. I'm surprised Derrick Henry fell to me, honestly. 2,000 rushing yards last year. I don't know how he went all the way down to number 8, but I'll take it. Even Josh Jacobs to go 2nd round. Like, I thought Jacobs was probably the 4th best running back last year. Interchangeable, I feel like, with Gibbs stat-wise, only because Gibbs and Montgomery were splitting a bunch of carries. I think Gibbs is a better running back, but for fantasy purposes, Josh Jacobs gets the workload in Green Bay. A.J. Dillon will be back this year, so it'll probably be a little bit more split than what it was last season, but it was all Josh Jacobs for the running game for Green Bay and no one else. That's why his stats were as good as they were, which again is great for fantasy. And he stayed healthy all year too, which was huge. It's cool that the Packers had a power back like that because honestly we haven't had anything like that since the Amon Green years. Pulling past Dale Jr. on the outside, clear back down to the bottom, up to 16th with Jamie McMurray. Every Fox network, including Fox Sports, Fox News. Dang. Well, Eddie Lacy is pretty good, but that was such a short term. I really hope we lock up Jacobs long term. We've had good running backs. Eddie Lacy was really only good for a couple seasons, and then he got overweight very quick, and shipped him to Seattle because he couldn't keep his weight down. He was basically a bowling ball of a man, too. I did not listen to the 3 Days Grace album. Honestly, like, I don't have any intentions on listening to it. I haven't really gone out of my way to listen to much 3 Days Grace for a while. Like, a lot of their more recent albums the last couple of years, I'll check out a couple of the singles, and that'll be about it. Which is pretty much what I did with this album. I thought they were okay, but... I mean, if you have a favorite on there that you think I should listen to, by all means, I'll check it out. But I don't think I'm going to go through the whole album. I don't listen to, like... I guess just standard rock music like that anymore. I need the speed. All right. Who do we want here? Oh, I'm down to 17 seconds already. I was wasting a lot of time. Jawan Jennings it is. I rushed that so bad. Mark Andrews is still out there. I mean, I probably should for a backup tight end. Why not? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely taking him. Yeah, give me Mark Andrews. I should have just taken him there. I panicked. Put him in my queue. If he goes... Travis Etienne's still out there? I'll probably end up taking him. Yeah, I'll probably end up taking him. All right. We're getting there. Fantasy draft. Football. As we're NASCAR in it. With the 21 car leading in the race right now, Kevin Harvick. I have heard Mayday. That was like the only one of the singles that I listened to that actually had some sort of replay value to it. Ooh. Drifted up a little wide there on Kevin Conway. They're good for 15th, but I slowed both of us down. I'm burning the rear tires off of this race car, by the way, which I've done at Daytona on this game before. Halfway out of gas, just beyond lap 30 is what we're looking to go for the fuel purposes. So it should be, again, about a 3-stop race. Let's be pitting about every 30 laps or so. We pit for 4 tires every time. No 2-tire stops tonight. Dynasty mode, draft rookies, only got Judkins and Travis Hunter. Matthew Hilgert, welcome to the stream. New to watching the streams. Well, this isn't completely normal. I'm sorry I keep pausing. I hate pausing it, but I'm in the middle of a fantasy football draft right now that I'm almost done. I only have 3 rounds left after this. I'm getting to the end. Oh, somebody took Mark Andrews. No, nobody took him. Why did he disappear from my queue? Mark Andrews. There we go. I still need a backup quarterback, too. Brock Purdy still out there? Hell, even Dak Prescott for a backup. Oh, I've got options there. I might even wait. I've got options. Want speed, master of puppets. Yeah, there we go. That's not even like the fastest Metallica song. They have so many faster songs than that. My favorite of like just the pure speed songs, honestly, I really like Trapped Under Ice. That one, I know I've mentioned Whiplash on the channel before. I really like that song. We're just looking for pure speed. What am I doing on the apron? Oh, I didn't wreck, so that's good. Up to 13th. I just gotta hope we get on and off a pit road without any issues. We're probably going to want to pit with at least some other drivers. Even though spacing the field out will probably work better for us position-wise, I want to be able to draft with someone. From Wisconsin, yeah, the Packers are my team. So I live pretty close to Detroit, so a lot of my favorite sports teams are based out of Detroit. But I grew up a Packers fan for NFL football. I mean, that's literally the only sports team outside of Michigan or Detroit that I root for in any capacity. And yeah, no, I'm a diehard Packers fan. My uncle was a Packers fan, and I mean, watching Brett Favre as a kid in his prime. I mean, how can you not be enamored enough to want to watch the Packers every Sunday? I know there's been some shady stuff in his outside the NFL career, you know, after the fact, but growing up as a kid, I mean, obviously didn't know anything about what was going to happen in the future. But then luckily having that and then a lot of memories, obviously Aaron Rodgers, having some great moments as a Packers fan. I had it good watching Green Bay. They've always been pretty fun to watch for the most part. Even this new team, with as young as they've been and over exceeding expectations these last couple of years, I mean, that's fun in and of itself. Favre is your favorite too? Yeah, I actually have a couple of books. Next time I go to pause it, I'll show them. But I actually have a couple of autobiographies from Brett Favre. I mean, he is outside of any sort of like auto racing or NASCAR realms. Brett Favre was probably he was my favorite athlete as a kid growing up. It just sucks that he's got like such a tainted history over recent years outside of football. I try to block it out as much as I can because I feel like it ruins my inner child, but yeah. It's neither here nor there, I guess. All right, up to 10th. Not clear yet. I really wanted to move up as quick as possible. You run side by side on these super speedways in this game, and it just kills your speed. Everybody pulls back out ahead. All right, here we go. It's already back to my pick. That was very quick, by the way. I went the long way through the draft. Let's see, we got Herbert. Oh, man, there were a lot of quarterbacks I went. Should I take Jordan Love? No, Jared Goff is still out there. I'm taking Jared Goff. Why has nobody drafted him? Does he not put up great fantasy numbers? I would assume he does. As potent as their offense is, give me Jared. It's a backup quarterback. I'm taking Jared Goff. That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. I got Jalen Hurts who's going to start 9 times out of 10 anyway. But if he gets hurt, I'll take Jared Goff. No big deal there. I don't know what positions I still need. Let's see here. Board. Nope. Roster. Defense, kicker, 2 bench players. I have 4 rounds left. So, probably going to need another running back or 2. Kicker, defense. Probably just get my defense this time around. I usually just play the matchup games with fantasy football when it comes to defenses. And I wanted to take somebody from the Jacksonville and Carolina game. Because I would imagine that's going to be a low-scoring game this week. We get bonus points. James Hetfield still sing like 89 to 91? I highly doubt it. No, he doesn't. I've seen him live in person. I mean, even just the music that they put out in more recent years. No, he can't. He can't do that. That was peak. He didn't even sound like that by the time they got to the Death Magnetic album, and that's been out for, what, almost 15 years now? Yeah, his voice isn't what it used to be. It's not bad by any means. I don't think it's not as bad as people say it is. There's some people that say like, oh, his vocals like absolutely suck now. I don't think they suck. I think they're good for what it's worth. The guy's 61 years old. Like, you can't expect him to sing like an angel anymore. I mean, come on. At some point, like, it's like you just can't age in the internet world that we live in nowadays. I see that all the time with like pro wrestlers, because I'm a big pro wrestling fan. You'll see like, oh, he's not as jacked as he used to be. I'm like, well, you know, he is like 60 years old. Like, how many guys do you see that are 60 that look like they're 30? Like, like, as you age, it's harder to retain weight, retain muscle. Doesn't make any sense. All right. So, yeah, definitely taking my defense now. Might as well just grab Jacksonville while I can. So I'm playing the matchup game. Everybody's going to be wondering why I'm taking Jacksonville's defense. I literally just play the matchup game every week. It works out for me. Big run on the backstretch. Oh, that got tight. I wasn't expecting, who's that, Casey Kane? Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't expecting Casey Kane to move down right as I was moving down, trying to cover Hornish. Slight contact there. Luckily, we kind of squared up with his back bumper, didn't turn him. Well, keep her going. Keep her going. I mean, the fact that we've made it up to 6th in the opening run, I'm quite shocked, honestly. We've got a fast hot rod tonight, as Clint Boyer would say. We are Jamie McMurray at Daytona. I guess if we were to have a good driver on a super speedway, Jamie McMurray would be one of those good drivers in this time period in NASCAR. I should not have went to the outside here. That's all right. I'm not going to lose any spots, so I guess it doesn't matter. I just didn't want to lift. I'm hitting about 30 laps in. Yeah, I figured it was going to be a 3-stopper. As long as it wasn't going to be 4 was my big thing, because we only have 3 sets of tires that I can pit for. Which, we got to lap 17 before I hit halfway out of gas. You could probably go about 32 laps if we really wanted to. On the outside of Kevin Harvick. I was really hoping I was going to clear him before we got into turn 1. Never did. Lost the spot to Casey Kane, right back to 7th again. Had a run on Casey Kane. Luckily the 16 car was down on the inside. I was able to draft off of him getting into the corner. Cleared Kane. Try to get to Kevin Harvick. Should have enough momentum to get Harvick in turns 1 and 2, I would think. Yep, all clear. Metallica sticker on your guitar. There you go. Well, now it's worth more money. Yeah, for sure. Probably not. But you just made it cooler, though. That's for sure. Mark DeMars, welcome to the stream. Got a slow car on the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Somebody blew an engine. Just gotta hope nobody hits that said driver. We'll pass him on the back straightaway, but turns 3 and 4 this time by. We might have some drivers put their vehicles in dangerous positions trying to make a pass on him. I don't know who that was. Looked like a fantasy driver of some sort. Give a quick bump trap to Mike Wallace. Made our way up into the top 5 on the first run, though. Long ways to go in the race. Some cars headed to pit road. I'll be pitting the next time by. Stayed out for 1 lap. It's my pick again. I'm almost done. Got my kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Super accurate for Dallas. Guy literally never misses. Or at least almost. Yeah, starting to lose these top 3 in front of us. There was one car that pitted that was in front of us a lap before that. We'll see if we can surpass them coming into the pits. Oh, wow, that was job well done. Passed them coming into the pits. 4 tires and a full tank of Sunoco race fuel. Let's go. So made it. No caution so far. Oh, a little bit of a mistake with the right front tire changer. Wow, we lost a lot of time in the pits. That was a very slow stop. And we're going to end up net losing positions because there's some guys already out there that are probably going to cycle in front of us. I did a great job getting onto pit road in front of the leaders just to have that happen. Should get up to speed quicker just like we did at the beginning of the race. We'll get by Dale Jr. on the apron. I don't know how many more we're going to get by on the apron down here. Maybe one more as we'll squeeze by the 16. Got cars already up to speed. Yeah, there they go. Trying to bump draft this 180 of Noah Howe, get him going. All right. Got 2 more rounds left. 2 picks. I don't even know who any of these running backs are. Are any of them going to really start on my team this year? Probably not. Justice Hill. How'd he do last season? You know, I have Derrick Henry already, so I guess if Henry got hurt, I'd have his backup, so sure. I didn't know Raheem Mostert plays for Vegas now. I don't know how he's going to do out there, but I guess that's who I'll take next. Actually, I may take Garendo. He had a few good games. I don't know. Christian McCaffrey's back, assuming he stays healthy. Samaje Perine. Nope. Don't want him. How'd Kareem Hunt do last season? Not too bad. First half of the year. Fell off a cliff in the second half. Probably just end up taking one of those two. Yeah, I've got options. I've definitely got options. All right. I'll have one more pick left on my fantasy league to pause it at some point, and then we'll run the rest of this thing without pausing it anymore. So we cycle out of the pits in 10th. We got a couple spots back in about a half a lap, up to 8th now. Pretty bad pit stop on the first one of the season. Come on. Well, we got a huge head of steam. Nobody came down to block us. I'm shocked. Look at us go. Ooh. Just about caused the wreck. That was close. Really don't know how I bounced into him like that. Second time I've done that to somebody today. I'd like to. Okay, that was just a terrible block. Then I just ran up into the side of him after the fact. That slowed us down even more. Well, we're back in the top 5. It was right where we were before the pit stop started, was in 5th. I might as well pause that. I see it's my pick here and another pick away from my pick. I'm just gonna take Robinson Jr. for San Francisco. And the off chance that Christian Caffrey gets hurt again this season. Yeah, there we go. Draft complete. All right. I'll go over my team later. We've got business to take care of right now, and that business is winning Daytona. Hopefully. Haven't even led a lap yet, but we're in the top 5. I mean, as long as we stay this close to the front of the field, we'll be in contention for the rest of the race. Top 2 starting to draft away just a little bit. We're 1 second off the race lead. Mike Wallace is out in front. And the number 7 Geico. Where's that? Chevrolet, I think. Getting an IndyCar game in 2026, I had no idea. It's pretty cool. Been a long time since the last one. Oh! That was my fault. I tried to bump draft him in the middle of the corner. That wasn't a great idea. Jeff Burton got loose immediately. Smacked me up into the wall. Lost a few more tenths. This is old Daytona. You are correct. The old and bumpy. The good Daytona. Not that Daytona's terrible right now by any means, but when I think of Daytona, this is the Daytona I think of. Low grip, bumpy, handling means everything. It's an iRacing game too for IndyCar. Even better for them. Yeah, those top 2 cars are just sailing away. Slowly closing in on 3rd. I end up catching him. I'm going to bump draft. Try to see if we can make any ground up on the top 2. It's assuming I can get to this 3rd place car. I'd like to think I can. We're 2 seconds off the lead now. Got the other dish car right behind us. Danny O'Quinn Jr. He's in the 17 dish car. We're in the 26. Getting closer. Oh boy. Well, the Roush cars are drafted off of one another. Get to the back of him. We can just touch bumpers. That's all I want to do. Lock bumpers down the straightaway. Back off in the corners. Yeah, my fantasy football draft's done. Alright, well, I gave him one push down the back stretch. I couldn't really lock onto him. But that got us quite a bit of time. We may end up pulling away from this group of about another 5 or 6 behind us through nearly the rest of the top 10. Quick push entering turn 1. Every time I do that, we gain about 2/10 almost immediately. And locking bumpers with one another. Horrible singing voice. Cousins say that it's great, but to me it ain't. Yeah, I mean, some people don't like their own voice. I went through a large part of my life not even knowing what I really sounded like. And then I was watching some of my early streams back for the first time after streaming. I'm like, man, do I really sound like that? Never really thought I did. Apparently you guys think I sound like a commentator, so I guess that works out for me. That's what I'm going for, but never really thought I had like the voice, I guess, if you will, to kind of pull it off. Wow, big block for Mike Wallace there to try to hold on to the lead. We're up to third. We're able to draft our way to get to these top 2 spots. Trying to get just a little bit closer. Couple tenths off the lead. This is as high in the running order as we've been all day. 3rd place. Again, have not led a lap yet. But see one of your cousins. Bump trap. Come on, go. Trying to get him underneath the Mike Wallace. It's almost like he doesn't want to go. It's 3-on-1. Wallace is all by himself up on the high side. Get these guys side by side for the lead. I think an opportunity to try to pass both of them is probably my best chance to get in front of everyone and get to the lead ourselves. There we go. Now they're side by side. This is what I wanted. Car on the inside kind of losing a little bit of time. We'll give a bump draft to him entering turn 1. Really trying to do my best to force him underneath the Mike Wallace. Rest of this lead pack now starting to bunch together a bit. Now we got to shift to the outside, try to keep them side by side. They're door to door on the backstretch. And that's allowing for Jamie McMurray to get a huge run. Gonna get by Wallace for second, going for the lead as well, side by side. But couldn't hold. And Wallace has enough momentum on the high side. He's gonna be able to carry right back around us more than likely. Getting a draft off the leader still. We're hanging underneath the Wallace in the 7. McMurray up to second. Oh, man. I tried to swing wide, not in an attempt to block. I didn't realize somebody had a run on me simultaneously. I almost turned myself. I was driving solely out the windshield there. I didn't even know he was hanging on my right rear like that. Yeah, see, this is where passing the leader is just so tough in this game on the super speedways, because I need somebody to draft off of when I pull out of line to keep my speed up at the end of the straightaway, and I don't have that ability now that we have the guy with the clean air right in front of us. On the backstretch for J.D. McMurray, a bump draft here. Something a little bit different. Good two-car tandem our way in front of the rest of the field. Picker's definitely going to have to be better than what they were on the first stop. It's lap 49. We have not hit halfway out of gas yet. I'm very surprised. I would imagine sometime this lap we'll get to halfway out of gas. I guess that'd be lap 17. The run down the backstretch. Murray going for the lead again, but as we pull out of line, just not able to hang with him. So 32 laps again. I'm looking at lap 64 as being the next pit stop. We might be able to go to 65, but I'll be looking at lap 64. Four wins in 8 races. It's about what I was able to do in the truck series. Or NASCAR 08. I had an even hotter start than that, actually. I'll put up some real video game numbers in our Truck Series Championship on this custom schedule season. 15 races, 1 out of 20 on the schedule. Won the championship last night by finishing 9th at Charlotte. Thankfully, we did not have to win that race. 9th was good enough to win the title by 3 positions. Two-car tandem, two-car breakaway from the rest of the pack right now. Kind of like it was with this guy and Mike Wallace for a while. And we got other cars that creep their way in. And both of our tires wearing out just a bit. Even though we haven't led a lap, there's no bonus points for leading any laps, considering it's just 1 point per position. We're using the modern playoff format for our season point standings. Just ran our fastest lap of the race, 47.355. By 7/1000ths of a second, it was our quickest lap. Murray has not pulled out a lot. Got to run down the back straightaway, trying to lurk to the inside, and there's just nothing there. Should be able to outbrake him into the pits like I did on the 3 cars that were in front of us before the first set of pit stops. When we do go to make this green flag stop in about another 10 laps. Turtle Juice. That's a sponsor on the car in front of us. What does that even mean? What is Turtle Juice? Feels like what my brain's on right now. I'm starting to get tired as the stream's going on. I don't like streaming this late on work nights. I was going to get home a little bit later. Oh, wow. We had a slow car in the backstretch. I didn't even see him until we blew past him. Good thing I didn't try to make a move low that time. That would have sucked. Suck at Texas. That was probably the hardest 1.5 miles on the heat games, from what I remembered. My worst track on the heat games in general was always Richmond. Another move into the front stretch, or back stretch, I should say, and blocked off again. Well ahead of third place on back. Now, there's a lot of skid marks going up towards that outside wall in turns 3 and 4, but we have not seen a caution this entire race so far. It'd be crazy if this thing goes caution-free at Daytona tonight. So far, that's been the case. I just don't think I've got the speed to pull out a line and make this pass. I mean, I could be content with kind of riding around for now because we're only about halfway through the race. But at some point, if we get late in the race, it's going to be very, very difficult to actually get to the inside and make this move. Just run out of straightaway like I did right there. Stay in the draft long enough, kind of stay with him. Don't let him get away. He doesn't have anybody to draft off of either, so he's not really going to pull us. Quite a ways until we get to the next lap car. Really the first one. We haven't even had a single lap car this whole race. No room to make up the ground at Daytona. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're boxed in, you're boxed in. You know, I almost went to Starbucks on the way home to get myself a nice coffee before I came here, and I didn't. I kind of wish I did at this point. I will say I am going to fall to sleep very easily as soon as the stream's done. I still have half the race left, though. I got to wake myself up. I mean, I probably still have about another 50 minutes of this stream left. We'll push pretty deep down straightaway. We were practically already into turn 3 by the time I got to his back bumper. Go to finish at Auto Club. Billy Kramer, welcome to the stream. My mind might not be as sharp, but I'm still going to stay focused enough to win this race for you guys. No mistakes, that's the big thing. I'll take myself out of it. I wonder if I could get him to the outside and then get a run, and maybe he won't be able to clear to the bottom getting into the corner. I haven't really tried that yet. Cars One Boy, welcome to the stream. Today's National Happy Dog, or not Happy Dog, National Dog Day. Did not know that. What Major League stadiums do you think are taking advantage of that by having to bring your dog to the park day today? I'll take my dog to the dog at the park day. Don't have a dog, got 3 cats. I had 1 cat when we were younger. Named after Ryan Newman. We named it Newman, actually. Had a Ryan Newman collar. He's always trying to bite my feet underneath my blankets at night. I didn't like that. Like, while I'm sleeping, he would try to get under my covers just to bite my toes. It's terrible. Just a kid that wanted to sleep. Yep. He was not taking no for an answer either. A cat that literally looks like an Adolf Hitler. What? Had like the Hitler stash or something? Oh no. My dog sitting? My sister's dog is here, yeah. I should have forgot about it until I got home from work today. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you're here. I guess I gotta feed you now. I think this car in front of us is gonna be pitting this time. If he pits, I'm gonna pit with him. We can go another lap if we really wanted to. I don't know. I'll wait. I'll wait another lap. We'll lead our first lap of the race here. And 32. First 2 runs of the race. I can probably go 1 more, but I don't want to be of the last group of drivers to pit. I can help it. Although this is probably going to be the last group. Trying to catch as much of a draft as I can off of those guys. That's why I was swerving in between all those cars. Hey, every little bit of extra speed matters. Just enough spacing to be able to pull it off. Alright, don't speed. That was even better than the last set. Oh man, I spammed through that. I don't like that. Did I top off on fuel? I really hope I topped off. I definitely didn't make any adjustments. I didn't want to. 4 tires and a full tank of fuel. Okay, it was full tank. Woo! That scared me, not gonna lie. Oh, smash short ass Mustang. That's great. That's funny. Cat slumped on your face. Yeah, I mean, animals will sleep in the weirdest spots. They control the bed if you ever sleep with an animal in your own bed. That was another slow stop. That time it wasn't one singular mistake here by Jamie McMurray's pit crew, but that was not a great stop. I think the leader just cycled out in front of us, so we definitely lost him. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. Oh, let me in. Trying to make this extra pass on Harvick, just as we were last time, 10th place. Coming out of the pits. I'll tell you what, if we're going to win this race, our picker's got to be better. It's so hard to pass these guys up inside the top 10. Stay in one giant pack like this, so we'll catch that race leader who was in front of us for most of the day so far. We led one lap in this race, and that's been it. And it was during green flag pit stops. We haven't outright made a pass for the lead. We're at lap 66 of 120. One pit stop still to go. Draft with Marcus Ambrose. Hopefully we can get by Jeff Burton, and we did. We just about had our first caution right there. Up to 7. Another 32-lap run would take us to lap 96 before our final pit stop of the race. That'll be with exactly 25 laps to go. Would be our third and final stop. We have one set of tires left. Burton got right back around us. We'll bump draft Jeff Burton. Now we'll pull out of line. Got a couple of cars 3 wide just up ahead here. Big head of steam down on the bottom. Worked out pretty well for us. Trying to side draft this 16. Hopefully make this pass for 4th. Not quite going to make it. I'm going to get by Dale Jr. for 5th place, though. I'm curious if we're going to go caution-free in this race. We're past halfway. We haven't seen a caution. We've gone through 2 cycles of green flag pit stops. Tap your face. I can see that, too. Like, hey, hey. Wake up. It'd be funnier if they could actually talk to you when they do that. Tramming our way into fourth. So close to the front of this pack. Federico Sanchez, welcome to the stream. Well, cats are very territorial. Territorial. I made up a word there for a second. Territorial. Sounds like a dinosaur. Yes, the ferocious territorial. Man, it's just getting clogged up. Lost a spot, shut Dale Jr. off. All right, come on, guys. So hard to make. Everybody pretty tightly bunched together. Side by side for second. We're all cleared for fourth off of turn 4. Dale Jr. up to 5th behind us. 49 laps to go here at Daytona in the Busch Series opener. Race win and a playoff spot obviously on the line. 18 races in the regular season. 12 playoff spots are available.
That's the way to do it, bud. Only 2 more to go. All clear, bud.
All clear for third. Got by Hornish. Try to stay in front of Dale Jr. now. Hornish to the outside, looking for a run. Getting enough of a pull up this second place car in front of us should keep us in front of Hornish. Is that Mike Wallace back in the lead again in the 7? Here we go. Give this guy a push. Mike Wallace is coming down looking like he's going to block. Oh, he did. Looking to the outside. So whatever happens here, don't give up any positions. All right. At all costs, stay in third. I don't even want to be side by side for third place. That'll slow us down a bit. We may lose these top 2 if that ever happens. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I didn't see anything on it specifically, but a couple people in the chat were mentioning about it. Is that going to be a console game then, I assume, just like NASCAR 25? They have driver ratings. Alex Blow's going to have an A+ rating at like every track. Maybe not as much on the ovals, I guess, but he did win the Indy 500 this year. Oh, right there. Big block by Mike Wallace. Draft in the middle of the corner is a bit aggressive, but really trying to get these two side by side off turn 4. They're close. And they are side by side for a brief moment. The longer they can stay that way, the better for us. On go. There we go. Oh, Mike Wallace is going to get cleared, I think. Yep. Dang. I was really hoping he wasn't going to clear him that quick. Mike Wallace probably the faster of the two, I would assume. They are coming up on a lap car also. Could make things very interesting. Kyle Evans, welcome to the stream. This is PS2, yes. Lap car up high. A push to Mike Wallace down low. Wallace didn't handle it very well. It's the first lap car we caught the whole race despite being caution free for 77 laps. Got a pack of about 6 cars all at the front of the field. Wallace looking low for the lead. He's going to get blocked off. Down the back straightaway, McMurray to the outside. Had enough of a run there. Going to make the pass and clear for second. 3 wide back behind us for about 4th. We've led 1 lap all race long, and it was in the middle of green flag pit stops. And with 43 laps to go at the line, we're back into second place again, looking for a run to try to get after the leader. We have a run on the back front stretch, but again, nowhere to go with it. Lock on Mike Wallace, trying to stay in second. Watched 24 Hours of Daytona and Le Mans this year. I don't know if I've ever watched Le Mans live. If I've ever checked it out during the course of the weekend, I'm usually watching highlights of it on YouTube. I definitely don't think we've got the fastest car here, but if we can just get track position and hold on to it, that's our shot. I'm not going to be of the group to pit last again. I'm going to try to pit a little earlier this last time to do something different, to hopefully try to cycle out as the leader, because we have not been able to outright pass the leader this whole race. It's the second time I've gotten up to second. I just cannot get a run on him. There's nothing I can do. I back up this far. You would think we can get the push, we can get the help, and we can get by. And I just run out of steam by the time I get to their back bumper. And run out of straightaway. Like we did right there. Dale Jr. up to third. He'd probably be a good push car, but then we're just not getting the push necessary to try to make the overtake. $40 to go. And a fantasy driver lead the most laps as well. What an upset that would be. Start the season getting a fantasy driver with a win right off the rip and making it to the Busch Series playoffs. Front set of tires left, right rear is obviously wearing a bit. It's like going to Indy in September. AC Mears up in contention, looking to the outside for second. Jeff Burton giving a little bit of a push to the back of McMurray. Getting him going again. Block high on Jeff Burton, barely clear there. Now down to the bottom on the 16. Trying to hang on for second. Lost your job so you're getting season tickets. I don't know if that's a good investment. Out of money, where are you gonna... How do you have enough put back for that? I didn't even know you could start. I thought you had to be a certain age to collect Social Security. Excuse me. Snuck up on me. Car to her outside. Side by side for second here at Daytona. Oh, we've got a big run now. Right in the middle of the tri-oval. Trying to get to the outside of the car in front of us, just getting blocked off in time. Man, might have to get a drink. Clear my throat. So close to the lead. Been so close for a while. I just can't get enough of that run to get side by side even. Maybe we do this time. This run felt just a little bit more, but again, as soon as we pull out a line, there's nothing there for us. I physically need a push from behind when I pull out. They're blocking into the game, basically. That's what this feels like. I wonder if I can keep him on the high side long enough and then maybe try to swing low. Worth a try. I might end up losing a spot out of this. I don't know. I don't want to do that. It's really trying. Go wide, go wide. It's just not coming up off the bottom. Oh, we might be there. Oh, 16 got in there way too late. He would have gotten there just a little bit sooner. Just needed that extra. Well, Mike Wallace has had a quick car. Maybe he can push us. Give us a shot at it, Mike. There we go. There we go. Let's get a few of us up here. on the high side. Oh, dang it. Mike Wallace going down low. No! All right, Mike. Go up there and get him, Mike. Give you a push. I'll go with you, Mike. Well, hey, do it, Mike. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Oh, man. Well, poor Mike Wallace. Great save. We're still caution-free. NASCAR is keeping it green. I really wanted to work with them there. Try something different. Oh! Dang. I was actually underneath them for a brief moment getting into turn one. I just can't hang there. Lap 89 now. Go! Got pit stops coming up here shortly. Is this guy pitting? No, he's not. I thought he was going to pit in front of us. I'm pitting with him. I want to be of the first group of cars on the pit road. I'll have to keep an eye on the rearview mirror as well to see when these guys start to hit pit road. We can go to lap 96, but we're at lap 90 now. Our window's open to make it upfield to the end. We've gone 32 laps the first few runs. We're at 31 to go at the moment. Be 30 this time by at the line. There's nothing there. All right, pit crew. You guys haven't done great tonight. Keep setting me behind, and we have to keep getting back into this position late in the run. Can you guys have at least a decent stop? I can get up to speed quicker than everybody else. Even if I lost a spot or two, that'd be fine, but we keep falling back to 10. Like I said, I'll try to pit it on the short side of it to be a little bit better. So that way we're already up to speed and see if we can cycle back around them the other way. So I cannot get to him. I don't notice anybody pitting out of the lead pack this time by off turn 4, so everybody's staying out again. What has been a caution-free race, 29 laps to go here at Daytona. It's maybe more on the push up high by the 29. Jeff Burton. Oh, we've got to run. Burton goes with us. No drafting help up high, and that might be what it's going to take to finally get to the lead. Oh, Burton, why are you going up here? No, we had him. We had him, and then he moved up on us. Right in the middle of the corner. It's not over yet. Get another run through the tri-oval. Another pull to the inside for McMurray. 28 laps to go. Jeff Burton is still... No, stop moving up, Jeff. Jeez. What is he doing? We need to work together, man. We're so close. I've been this close behind him in the corners this whole race. There we go. Jeff's not close enough behind me anymore. No. No. Leaders still haven't pit. Oh, he just blocked me into the fence. Oh, come on. I actually got there, too. Well, he leaned on me. I'm going to lean on him.
Come on, man. Drive the wheels off that thing.
It's only fair.
Clear, all clear.
Problem is we're going to be coming into the pits here any lap. So all of that we just did there might not really even end up mattering. Got some cars on pit road already. I'm going to be pitting this time. I'm just assuming that the rest of the field's going to be coming in these next 2 laps. And again, I don't want to be in the last group. So I'm definitely going to be pitting here. Try to get all I can coming into the pits. I've done pretty good on my pit entry all night. I'm trying to maximize the amount of time I can get in. Can't speed, that's for sure. Final set of tires going to be going on the race car as well. All right. That was solid. 4 tires, full tank of Sunoco race fuel. This is the money stop. Final one of the night. Keep it clean. Keep the pond shoes at home. Yeah, that's what the picker needs to do. It is like a circus out here sometimes. Come on, guys. Oh, we got cars leaving already. Come on, go, 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 go! That wasn't great either. Come on, man. I might be able to catch those 2 out ahead of us. Nah, they might be a little too far out ahead. All that work to make the pass for the lead. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Go, 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 go. I might have pulled out of line a little too early. No! Dang it. They're side by side. That's going to help us. Casey Mears underneath the fantasy driver. I just got to hope they're going to stay side by side for a while. I don't know that they will. Watch these guys coming out of the pits. Hopefully get by this long line before we get into turn 3. We should be able to. We got enough help from Denny. All right. Man, what happened? These 2 guys are just pulling us. I feel like I'm riding the brakes. Tapping into the speed. Where'd the speed go? Well, now I'm wishing I would have just pitted on sequence at lap 96 like I normally would have. I'll tell you what, I'm trying everything tonight, guys. I just don't know if it's good enough. A few more down low. We'll cycle back up to 3rd.
What can I tell you, buddy? Don't change a thing. Have fun and climb it.
Up to 3rd. And we're 3.5 seconds back.
Clear, clear.
Casey Mears leads here at Daytona. Four seconds off the lead. I don't think we're catching a caution. 23 laps to go. All right, Dale. We need somebody else to lead this pack, and I trust Dale Jr. It is Daytona. And it is a DEI Dale Jr. That's not Dale Jr., that's Clint Boyer. And RCR is pretty good here, too. We need something. I guess Boyer didn't want to lead it either. Dale gave me a good push down the backstretch.
Going down low.
Come on, Clint.
Hang it up.
Trying to lift so I can get in line. Oh, it didn't work.
Back bumper. You'll get that spot back.
The teammate underneath us. Let me in, Danny. There we go. All right. 4.3 back. Now we can bump draft Clint Boyer. We got a tandem. Got to tandem our way up to the top 2. I think we can get there if we tandem. Problem is I'm going to have 3 cars to pass when we get up there, and that's going to be difficult. It's hard enough just to pass 1. The sooner we get there, the more time we'll have to work with. How quickly we're pulling away from everybody else right now and doing this. Clint Boyer, Jamie McMurray. Working together at Daytona. I'm being extra aggressive. I'm pushing him into turns. Oh, that. All right, lift. Get back in line behind him. I didn't feel like I was going to hit him square anymore in the center of the corner, so I had to back off. Lost a few tenths again. That's all right. We'll get it back. We're making up plenty of ground. I'm not giving up on this thing. I've led, what, 2 or 3 laps the entire race? I don't like that he keeps moving up like that. Get back in line. Top 2 kind of split apart a little bit. Casey Mears quite a ways out ahead. It's probably another reason why we're catching him so quick doing this. Come on. Come on, boys. 2.5. 20 laps to go at Daytona. At the line. Why are we going so slow? Clint, you're riding the brakes or something. Why are we going so slow? We're going much faster than what we were first 2-3 laps we were pushing each other. Go low, Clint. Go low. Be smart. Go to the inside. I'll go with you. We can do this together. Let's go. Second and third, Boyer McMurray. Casey Mears leads. 19 to go at Daytona this time by. Expected to see 200 today. Nope. Well, you'll see that when we get to the Daytona 500 on the Cup race. Speeds are just so much slower for the Busch and the Truck Series on this game compared to the Cup cars. What a tandem draft. And what a tag team partner and partnership between Boyer and McMurray. Closing on Casey Mears late. This is our chance to get to the lead here. We got to work with Clint Boyer in this facet. Mears is going to maybe cut down and block. We're going to abandon Boyer. We're going to take the run down the backstretch. Look to the inside of Casey Mears getting into turn 3. I might have to get dirty. I had to do it. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I was going to have another opportunity. Oh, I flew it off the corner. We're good. We're good. Started shoving after I made contact with him. All right, now we blocked for our life for 18 laps. I don't know if I was going to get back to the lead, honestly. I had to. I had to get dirty. It's been so hard for us to pass this whole race. Oh, we got the whole pack coming. The whole pack is moving. Blocking one car, Clint Boyer's. All right, kind of hard enough. He's got some speed on us. Now we're going to have to block 2 to 3 lines at once. Outside line is coming in really quick. Denny Hamlin down on the bottom. Look at this mess. Is this where we're going to finally get our first caution? $17 to go. Come on, Jamie. Old Jamie, baby. didn't think he got underneath Denny. The 3 wide for second. Oh my gosh. I'm going to wreck myself. I'm scared to let anybody get alongside of me because I don't think I've got the speed to lead a line. Come on, keep blocking. 16 to go. Going 9 to 3 real quick. Down these straightaways. Casey Mears still in it even after that contact. He's the second car in line on the bottom behind the 16. Come on. This is so scary, I'll tell you. I'm one bad block from just wrecking the whole field, including myself. Oh, there goes Denny. Slid to the right rear for a brief moment. Well, I haven't right rear hooked anybody yet, so I don't know about Austin Hill 2.0. Xfinity Daytona race win, maybe? I mean, that's what you're implying. It's going to be a long 15 laps. Oh, boy, he's there. Jeff Burton's already there. Oh, now we're 3. Oh, I got split. I got split by Hamlin and Burton. Try to get Denny back. I got to do it. I have to lean on him a little bit because I just don't have the top end speed down the straightaways. I mean, I literally have to just hit him out of the way. I don't have the straightaway speed to just hang there forever and lose my window of opportunity. But then I do something like that, and we get stalled out, and I just about wrecked everybody. Oh my goodness. Driving like a madman. It's the dirtiest I've raced for a win on a super speedway probably ever on the channel. That was a teammate I about wrecked too. Danny Oakland Jr. Nobody's safe. The fact that we're caution-free through all this. What an insane finish. It's come down to a caution-free race. Reed Sorensen on the inside of McMurray. Just clear with a block into turn 1 on the bottom. And now it's Jeff Burton up high. Side draft. Oh, we're 3. Oh, goodness. 3 wide for the lead at Daytona. All right, let's not. We got to hold our line here. No way I'm going to come out of this with the lead. Oh, my gosh. Oh. I can't breathe. What a freaking race, man. Got a barn burner at Daytona tonight. Clear. Wow, how did I not lose that? Oh my goodness. Got split 3 wide middle that time, and I got lucky enough that nobody went with Jeff Burton up high. Oh, now we lost it. Come on, get him back. Slide in line, get the run down the backstretch, get him back. Side draft. That was more than a side draft. I had to. I got to the bottom quick enough so I didn't get split 3 wide that time. What a race in the season opener at Daytona. Yeah, you might want to call an ambulance because I think somebody's going in the catch fence here before the end of the race. Nobody's safe, including the fans. What a battle. Still got 11 laps left. 16 to the outside. Got a slow car down on the bottom. There's Danny Oakland Jr. going a lap down. I'm sorry about that still. I mean, it's Daytona, baby. It's not the 500, but it's Daytona. The whole field is under a blanket right now. Look at this. I mean, it's 3x3, like all the way through the field. I've not seen that on this game before. Usually spread apart so easily. 10 laps to go. We are caution free. And we've got like 20-something odd cars under a blanket for the win at Daytona. I mean, this is nuts. Oh, they're 3. Am I clear high? Barely. Come on. I don't care that I'm halfway out of gas. All right, that's the least of my worries right now, crew chief. You shut up and let the spotter do the talking. Jamie McMurray, 9 to go. Casey Kane's on the inside here behind us. The outside, I think, is Jeff Burton again. Yep. Boyer in line on the bottom. Sorensen in line on the top as the second row of cars. Another slow car. It looks like they're 3 and 4 up ahead. Driver should get to pit road before we get there. Should be Danny Oakland Jr. again. Jamie McMurray trying to hold on to win at Daytona. 8 to go this time by. This is just a long set of 8 laps. Was able to actually pull clear of Casey Kane for a brief moment. Still clear. Burton moves to the inside, a block on him. Danny O'Quinn Jr. going a second lap down at the bottom. Kind of solely blocking Jeff Burton now. '29 cars quick. Great mobility in the race car to be able to make the lane changes I'm making on this bumpy Daytona surface, even through the corners. Seven to go. Big Nate, thanks for tuning in. Drive that SOB. I'm trying. Jeff shaking back and forth. McMurray, Jeff's he's gonna end up wrecking himself off the front of somebody trying to make those moves. It's got to be the wildest caution-free race we've had on the channel, maybe ever. Who would have thought the first race of the season would go caution-free? Kind of how most of the truck ovals went, where we had 3 or less yellows every race. We had a lot of caution-free truck races on our custom schedule season. And here we are at Daytona of all racetracks. Season opener. It's been a wild one, especially in this final fuel run. And Here we are. I did not like clipping the apron there. That's going to kill my speed down the backstretch. Burton's being patient this time. Yeah, he was very patient. He did not pull out of line one bit down the backstretch there. Starting to get a little bit more towards single file behind Jeff Burton. Burton backing up just a bit off turn 4. McMurray tried to catch a draft off of the 17 real quick. 5 to go. Burton just got passed by Casey Kane. Field started stacking up in turns 1 and 2 up on the track map. Broke apart this pack just a bit. Well, things have calmed down for a moment. But is this the calm before the storm for these final couple laps? Did somebody mount a charge after McMurray, or will Jamie be able to hold on and win the Busch Series season opener on our custom schedule season? Mike G, welcome to the stream. Had to get down and dirty to get to the lead and then hold on to it for a little bit, but it might end up working itself out. We didn't cause a wreck doing it, which is big. So that would have sent us to the back. Another slow car down at the bottom of the track. Getting to pit road, 3 laps left. A little bit of separation. And they were 3x3 back there. It was so hard to try to pass. I cannot believe we got split 3 wide middle for about a lap and a half, and we still came out with the lead. I was doing my best to try to crowd both lanes, kind of side draft them a little bit, keep one of them from clearing us. And so fortunate things worked out the way they did. Trying to catch the draft off of the slow car. I need every little bit of speed I can get. Probably the last time we catch the 17. 2 to go this time by. I do have a win at Daytona on this game. We dominated the truck races. And we did win here with Casey Kane on our Cup Series season. So NASCAR 08, I have won at Daytona. The EA games, though, I have been cursed in the EA games at Daytona for the longest time. Until NASCAR 07, we won with Mark Martin. But I was winless up until NASCAR 07, and we were doing 2 races a season for 04, 05, 06. In the second season of 07, my 8th try at the Daytona 500, we finally got the win there. The Busch Series, I don't think I had a win here until NASCAR 08. Now, the Truck Series, I did win a couple times before this game, and we've won both of the truck races at Daytona. But the Super Speedways with the Truck Series, for some reason, are just way easier than they are in the Busch and the Cup Series on this game, and I don't know why that is. Like, we literally just kind of pull away from the pack after a while. But it was a dogfight today. These last 4 or 5 laps have been a lot more calm than what the 15 or so were before that when we first took the lead with about 20 laps left. Final lap. Last chance for Casey Kane from second to try to mount a charge. It looks like Sam Hornish Jr. is up to third and Jeff Burton is falling to fourth. Make the draft a bit down this back straightaway. Not giving them any hope. Wild one at Daytona tonight. Caution free, but they came down to the final laps, and it's Jamie McMurray winning the first race of the season. You guys, the fans, voted for me to race as McMurray. We'll try to get him his first career Busch title. We're off to a good start, 1 for 1. That was not a dominant effort by any means, but we got the win. Little Jamie, baby. Won the Cup Summer race here in real life on this very season. We're going to win the February Busch race at Daytona. We're going to mess up the Cup logo before the Cup race. You know how frowned upon it is to mess up the Daytona 500 logo before the 500. They probably tell them in the driver's meeting, hey, don't burn out through the grass in the Trucker Xfinity, or we have to repaint overnight. Let's go. Let's go. That was a gnarly one. 21 laps led, that's it. Pretty much, we led, what, 2 or 3 laps, and then we took the lead then with 18 to go. Barely held on. 29 lead changes. No cautions. Caution free. 178.03 mile per hour average race speed. 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 6 seconds total time on the race to go caution free in this Busch event. 0.3 of a second margin of victory. Case Game finishes in second. We started dead last. Got the race win. Sam Ornish Jr. in third. Jeff Burton fourth. Clint Boyer rounds out the top 5 at fifth. And Denny Hamlin in sixth. Paul Menard seventh. Greg Biffle eighth. Martin Truex Jr. ninth. And Reed Sorensen rounds out the top 10. Our other teammates, Matt Kenseth, started on pole, led 1 lap, finished 14th. David Reagan, no laps led, finished 19th on the lead lap. Who's that? Ericsson, fantasy driver, led the most laps, 38 laps led, and 21st is where he finished. The 35 cars finished on the lead lap, and 2 teammates had issues down the stretch. J.D. O'Quinn Jr. was slow, finished the race but 4 laps down. Casey Mears blew an engine late, and he was in contention for a lot of it. He was actually who we passed for the lead with about 20 to go. And then he dropped out of the race with 3 laps left then. Led 5 laps. Honestly, would have thought he led more than that, but Todd Cleaver led 3. He ended up DNFing. Kevin Conway DNF, Norton DNF, Johnson. Not Jimmy Johnson, T. Johnson. But, yeah. 5 DNFs in total. Oh, I gotta do the points myself. I can't exit out of it. All right, well, that's going to wrap up tonight's live commentary stream. We'll be back again tomorrow. More Busch Series action on the channel. 6 p.m. Eastern start time. Back to the regular scheduled start times for these NASCAR 08 streams during the week. Phoenix for tomorrow will be race number 2 of our custom schedule season. So we've got Phoenix, Kansas, New Hampshire for the rest of the weekend on the channel. Phoenix is a pretty good track for me on this game. I would like to think we should be able to win that one. But again, you never know. We've had cautions in the middle of green flag pit stops costing us chances to win in this game and random things that are out of my control. That's what happened with the Charlotte race when we were leading going into the first pit stop in the Truck Series last night. Caution came out in the middle of green flag stops and came back just to finish 9th because we had to get the wave around, and yeah, that was something. Something crazy like that could happen. You never know. Thanks for watching, though. We'll take care of business again tomorrow night, hopefully, and I'll see you soon, everyone. Have a good rest of your Tuesday.